Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Into the Necrovale. It is a roguelite dungeon crawler where you go on these like little roguelike runs and then grab loot, come back, and kind of either upgrade your equipment or upgrade the dungeon. I guess both the dungeon and your kind of like resting place as well. It's got very much Diablo 1 vibes in a lot of ways, at least in terms of like kind of going back to the town after every single run. But it's a little bit more arena focused than procedural generation, or like procedurally generated levels. I don't know how to describe it. But it came out in early access back in January, and it's now out in 1.0. So if this does catch your eye, give it a look on Steam. So, Stronghold Great Hall. It's been a while since I last played this. Oh, right, we also get a chest. Chest gives me an extinction amulet. For some reason, all of my stuff, healed when dealing a crit. That's actually really good. I don't know what my crit chance is, though, but healing on crit. There's not a whole lot of healing mid-run here, so do we want to go Stronghold Great Hall? I don't remember which is which. Survive Waves of the Hopeless, alright? Just gonna run around grabbing things for a second. But yeah, my entire setup was reset. I don't know what happened to my gear and equipment. Presumably, somewhere along early access, we had some incompatibilities. Luckily, I had a couple of things in my stash that weren't deleted, and so I was able to keep that around. And I will be able to, presumably, ride that to victory. I mean, this triple shot bow, especially with the... I have boots that make it so I attack twice. Is pretty good. Alright, what do you got for me? Vernal Edda. Let's see, Boneyard Stronghold. I don't remember... I know there are certain, like, passive locations, peaceful locations that you can stop at that will have, actual, like, good loot and stuff. But it looks like it's mostly just arenas at the moment. Maybe later. Let's see. Just gotta be kind of careful. Ooh. Small amount of healing. Not much. I guess a large sanguine vial is probably better healing. There you go. Any other goodies? No. Anything in these boxes? Also no. And yeah, I could have started from the very beginning, but I kind of didn't want to. Let's go to the armory. See what that has. Choose a piece of equipment. Okay, cool. Firebrand cape, bull hooves, or slick ice boots. I don't know. Let's go for the firebrand cape. Library, Great Hall. Library. I'm just aimlessly wandering. I know you can, or at least you used to be able to spend this blue resource to specifically, the, like, blue crystal I've got in the corner. You used to be able to spend that to actually, boost various locations. But I don't know if that's still in the game, because we haven't run into any of those yet. And that's okay. Okay, so we want to go the other direction. 10 enemies are remaining, though where I do not know. Oh, here they are. At least they're easy enough to specifically hunt down, and they drop plenty of health. I was actually kind of worried about that. But we've got the magic shield that is keeping some of the harm from me. It doesn't look like I'm critting much, so I don't think the crit healing would have actually been good. But now that we know that that's an option, I can go out of my way for it. So other things to note, Blessing of Warmth, my max health is increased. I think that might just be a... Let's see, Wind Spear. That might be a temporary thing. I'll have to look into that. I think this is just going to give us loot, if anything. Oh, pray to the mother. Oh, we did get some crystals out of that. Huh. We're back in the refuge. Okay, previously you wouldn't get stuff, but I guess now you do. So the entire point of this game is that we are wandering around getting these crystals so we can get various stuff. It's next to godhood and my ability, stranger. Things far too esoteric for you to possibly understand. Jealous, fearful, petty-minded men sent me here. Bah. Okay, so we can buy potions from him, and presumably he can increase the amount that we have. You also buy another one of the big potions. There's also like health on kill. Oh, they don't stack. That's unfortunate for me. Well, it's okay. So I could give him some crystals. I could spend some crystals on that. What about the blacksmith? Ooh, expensive. Who are you and what do you want? Because of course you want something from me. You damn ungrateful people. All you think about is yourselves. Bah. Me, bah. You want to pay for a meld on your gloves or boots? Fine. Otherwise, piss off. Okay, so melding combines items of the same slot. Overlapping properties are averaged. Huh. Boots and gloves. That's interesting. Palace of the Witch, River of Souls. Yeah, there's quite a number of layers to this game. So we also have these locations that we can't get into until we pay gems. Though it seems like some things were opened kind of automatically and early. So Necrovale map, all the different locations I can go to. Prisoner log, my reputation with each of the NPCs. Book of Seals. I'm assuming that's how many bosses I've completed. I've been mostly investing in the merchant, and I think I'm gonna stick to that. I don't know where you get it from, but we all need it, so thanks. We're here, and we're not going anywhere, so let's make the best of it, right? I've been working to expand my stock a bit. Check it out, you might see something you like. Okay, so now I have more items that I can buy from them. Attacks have a longer range, that's kinda good. Blow it to stun enemies. Flurry of exploding stars gives you more health. Knock an enemy into a wall, they take damage. Nimble defense. Oh, I do actually have a offhand. Wind Spear. I don't know how to use offhands, admittedly. Electrified enemies take more damage. Healed when dealing a crit. Oh, that's an amulet. Oops. Flaming enemies do less damage to you. Yeah, unfortunately, an amount of this really isn't that helpful at the moment. So, I think I'm probably just gonna go. Oh, what is this? Attacks have a chance to cause enemies to become sunlight, negating their invasion. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, uncommon hat. You know what? I'm gonna go for that hat for the time being. Let's enjoy the fire. Which I think gets rid of some of my despair. Or no, it just gives me more blessings of warmth. Okay, so I want to put some of these things away. Yeah, I like the heal on crit. Let's put a couple other things away, because we don't need anything that does electricity. Yeah, we don't need that either. It means I'm armorless for this, but whatever. Okay, let's get rid of some despair. I thought hanging out by this would get rid of my despair, but I guess not. Okay, so now we gotta find dungeon level 5. The Lodge? What the heck is the Lodge? Oh, it's the boss fight. Okay. I'm just going to use my extreme range and multi-shot to my advantage here. That's why I'd stopped here. Because the boss was kind of overtuned at the time, and really frustrating. Now it actually seems fairly doable. I'd have to, like, go back and check my old footage to be like, hey, yeah, what did change? This, triple shot bow with the slight homing is insane. Especially against bigger targets like this boss, who I can just, mulch. I gotta lead my shots just a smidge. Well, nice to actually have the potential to beat a boss here. It seems like the regular enemies are also reasonably likely to drop some stuff for me, too. Which is nice. Alright, boss chest has Rourke's Kilt, which is, dash with all of your attack. Oh. Huh. Dash with all of my attacks. I have no idea if that's actually going to be useful or not. So did they make it so that you get more gems now? Previously, you'd only get gems kind of intermittently or for clearing. Okay, so we've actually cleared that. You'd only get gems for clearing a dungeon for the first time or for certain, like, event rooms. It seems like they've changed that, honestly, for the better. Let's see. Do we want to stoke the fire? Maybe. Let's take a look at the merchant. Because what are we looking for? I don't want to run faster. Boots for less damage. Potions last longer. Call down a bolt of lightning. So we very much want that. I'm actually going to test something. I'm going to just buy those. I have a ton of money, so I can just kind of do whatever I want. I want to see what happens when I merge two things together. Okay, so this would... Melding combines items in the same slot, boots and gloves. So if I put this in here, be way more expensive, would give me more roll cooldown and move speed. Okay, so let's grab this, because these are very good. But I think I had some very good boots. Yeah, there we go. This might be too expensive, is the one issue. 140 coins, but would give me extra attacks, attack rate, and movement speed, which is great. Okay, so really the answer is we just save our money. Now, other big bonus, we just got a lightning staff. I'm not going to use it right now, but I was starting to build a lightning build here. Let's see. Well, upgrades an item directly to refinement level 1 at the forge. Dull Ember. Is this the forge? This is melding. Unlock door. Maybe that's not the forge. That certainly isn't it. That's not it. What about over here? Ah. Here we go. We got a couple of things going on, actually. Okay, so we can open our stash here. Upgrade an item. Okay, Dull Ember plus 11? Or plus 1, plus 0. Okay, it doesn't seem like it does anything. Or doesn't seem like that did anything. What about this one? 30 to 36. Sure. Okay, you can also extract embers from items, but we don't really want to do that. Alright, everything else looks good here. What are you? The Malingerer. I see. The Malingerer is literally just the training dummy. Why not, right? Let's enjoy the fire some more. I thought this would get rid of despair, but it does not. I'll have to figure out how to fix that, because my character is currently a little depressed. I don't know how to feel about this dash while you attack thing. I think it's going to get me hurt, so let's not do that. Because I've got plenty of range as is. Better to just keep my distance. And run around. What is this one? Damage modifier for a couple of seconds? Eh. Don't care too deeply. And maybe I could have actually gone for that crit amulet. I was just hoping to find some more things that would give me crit as an option. Soul Steppers. When you kill an enemy, you lose despair and health. That's fascinating. Alright, let's go to the prison. Previously, you can modify the prison in some way. Yes, you can. I get some gold, and we want to give this guy some money. Because I think he gives some good stuff. Hope, hope, hope. Why must you pester me so? Can you not see that I am content? If you're so desperate to play your part, fine. Go get some equipment. It's really quite pathetic, your obsession. Yeah, so every time we give him resources, he opens one of these for me. I don't know where that leads. But presumably we've only got 2 more doors. Previously you could actually get hope gems from that as well. But it looks like that's been probably nerfed, and for good reason. Being able to use him to generate certain resources, or generate rare resources like that probably would be a mite overpowered. Yeah, I think we could actually equip the heal on crit upgrade. If we can get a little bit more than that, I could actually go... Yeah, we are critting a decent amount. If I can increase my crit chance just a little bit more, I probably could equip the despair reduction effect. Okay, Hunter's Brooch. Problem is it's an amulet. Screw it. Okay, crit chance modifier, nearby damage mod. What is my crit chance? Breakpoint bound. What does that mean? Okay, crit chance is 27%. Yeah, nearby damage mod and bonus range. That should be fine. Test of might or a foundry? Oh no, test of might. Do as much damage as possible before time runs out. Rating foolish. So that wasn't good enough. That's a bit of a shame. I was also directly next to him, which probably wasn't great. Okay. Ooh, look at that crit go. If we can... We might want to actually upgrade the dude that specifically boosts my, or lets me merge things together, because I think I'm going to want to merge the heal on crit and the crit bonus necklace, because if I can get those two together, we might actually be able to do some fun stuff. Fire Shrine or a Cloister? I don't know, Fire Shrine. Do I know where I'm going? No. Confer with the Flame Seeker. Yes, I can sense it within you. A desire for something sacred and beautiful. You seek embers just as I do. It said there are unfulfilled passions of those who've passed away. The stronger the passion, the brighter it burns. Take with you the oath of my order, that your passions may bear fruit. Okay, more likely to find embers. It's actually super worth it for the refinement levels. Let's go in encampment. Survive the Skullbreaker's assault. Okay. Ow. Yeah, the one problem is the damage they do to me close range is a little rough. But if I can just keep my distance, we're golden. That wasn't too bad. Okay, Cursed Flask. Don't know what that does in Temple of Hope, so I think we're done. We're actually making some progress here. And it looks like we get more crystals the deeper we go, hence why things get so expensive. Because I think it's based on, like, dungeon level. So that was, what, dungeon level 6? And we got 8 from that. Or no, we got 6 from that. We have 8 now. So we could boost the Alchemist. It's an option. I could open this door. I think we do. Even if wasteful, I want to see new things. The coward. This is all wrong. I shouldn't be here. I don't belong here. Please, I swear. Make them see. I'm a good man. If you don't slaughter me, I'll trade you items. Please. Okay, give me something to give you random item back with a lower refinement level and a higher rarity. Dead man's boots. Yo? That's terrifying. Some of these are really cool, though. I like it. Admittedly, cost me the money that I was kind of saving up so I could merge my boots together, but that's fine. Okay, what else does he have? Stinger Spear, Guiding Spirit more likely to crit. Oh, that's an amulet that just gives crit modifier. Oh, that's actually kind of good in its own way. Power gain at an increased rate, swings out a path in front of you. Extra health. Rapidly shoot darts. Like the Guiding Spirit, I think I'm going to snag that just as an alternative to the Hunter's Brooch, considering the Hunter's Brooch is going to mess with me a little. Still haven't found better armor. We do have the option of retooling. Because I could go for the Thunder Staff. You can also burn more often. I think I'm going to put on the health per crit. Maybe. Alright, I should probably also remember to use the Wind Spear, if I can figure out how to. Ah. I don't know what the cooldown is on that, but that's really good. Attack cooldown, poise damage, knockback. You know what? Maybe in that case, we can try the Hunter's Brooch. I've got plenty of healing items. Or at least I think I have plenty of healing items. Alright, dungeon level 7. We're making progress, which is good, actually. I think the last time I played this I was being a little bit cowardly. Okay. Ooh. And for reasonably okay reasons. Cemetery to the Fire Shrine. I don't think the Fire Shrine's going to be that helpful right now. We need to get some gems to him. Zoom graves for a reward. My character is going to be big sad. What I'm probably going to do... There's the skeletal key. I don't think we need the rest. And we get a devilish spirit. Chance to ignite enemies on hit and do more damage to burning enemies. Fire strike, ooh. We've got some interesting options. The Wraith. I've seen what you've done. I've seen what you are. I've seen it all and I won't forget. Can I talk to them? No. Okay. Encampment Observatory. I don't know. I don't know where we're going. Okay, let's hang out here. Oh, okay, they teleport in? Question mark? Certainly seems like there's a bunch of them. My damage is great though, so I don't need to worry too much. My big issue is going to be despair more than anything else. And I'm kind of hoping what I can do is... We're going to go back and we'll just put on that hurt yourself and gain despair. Effigy coffers. Don't know. Pay respects to the Crusader. Pay respects. You will gain more hope. So, this one, we should really come back here. This is one of the only places where you can actually gain more gems. And if I can come here with 6 more... Bolt hole or boneyard? Bolt hole. I read that as butthole originally, and I was just like, wow, that's forward of the developer to just include a sphincter. Huh. Audio was a little choppy. Might have just been my headphones. I don't know. Sometimes that happens. Ow. Ooh. Gotta be wary of that. Yeah, I'm getting overconfident because I'm in a very strong position here. Homing, long range, and a decent chunk of damage means that I can kind of just stay away and cook enemies from afar. There we go. Just in case there's any other goodies. Doesn't look like it. I'll pop a potion. But yeah, I gotta be cognizant of the fact that I'm not actually that durable of a boy. Heap or exiles hold. I don't know. Help the exiles survive. Uh-oh. Ominous things are ahead. Together we might survive. Okay. So we just have to keep the exile alive for 9 waves. Oh no. Okay. I mean, maybe we'll pull it off. I hit a lot of enemies here, which is great. However, the exile gets hit a lot too. Nope. Exile's been killed. I think we stay away from that one. Unfortunately, the exile is not exactly what I would consider a particularly strong character. And they have no healing. Okay, Temple of Hope at least. Pray to the Mother. Get a whole mess of these crystals. 10 now. So we're making progress. We might actually finish the Necrovale dungeons today. Let's go up here. Can I upgrade the stash? Can I upgrade 32? It's worth it. Yeah, now I can't upgrade these. Oh, upgrade build storage by paying 5. That's an interesting one. The Malingerer. We still have the Merchant. Dodging counts as an evasion. Defends you, increases your poise. Slightly increases movement speed and rolling. evasion of attacks, but slows all projectiles, short sword, cursed flask, and focusing circlet. Focuses the spread of your attacks, which actually is kind of good for this one. I think I'm going to buy the armor just so I'm not super flimsy. I think I'll sell a couple of things. Defends against despair. No, thank you. We've got another refinement. Which is good. Oh, Incorn's Treaties also is giving me crit chance modifier. Okay. So I think let's open the stash. Which is the one? Health per kill, despair per kill. Let's see, common amulet. Wizard hat. Let's go back up here. Seeing as we've got a refinement stone, I should refine something. Oops. That's item. What does this one do? So, more despair reduction. 96% crit modifier. I think I'll go for that. Even if it's just a common book, that gives me a decent base crit chance. Yeah. Okay, and I'm in kind of a bad way. I don't know if I want to go to Necrovale tier 8 right now. I think I'm actually just going to go back to tier 6 for a run. Because I want to get my despair back down. Okay, health's looking stable. Let's see, Test of Might or Prison again. I think I'm going to keep going for Prison. Because if I can complete this guy's affection tree. I don't know why, but when you came here, it causes me great dread. What is it about you and your asinine quest of hope that disturbs me? Go into the cell across from me. You'll find the wasted remains of a man far greater than yourself. If his life was for nothing, what makes you think your own is not? 16 for the next one. Oof. I'm really curious about the route downwards. Okay. Unique shield, block defense, block, or despair defense, block mobility. Yo. Mostly I want it for the despair defense more than anything else. Coward's Bridge. Cross the precarious bridge. Okay, I've done it. My despair has gone down slowly. Let's see, Trial of Arrogance or Effigy. I did Effigy. Why do I not remember it? Okay, Cursed Bosom. Ah. Okay. This worked out. It certainly hurts, though. But my despair is looking better than ever. All I had to do is just kill a bunch of guys all at once, and that would solve a lot of my problems. Okay, so what is this? You lose despair from killing, but you also lose some health. I mean, why not? Kennel's Stronghold. This means I can swap the boots out for something better. I'm just gonna have to watch my HP. Because I'm not critting quite often enough to keep my HP up. So I'll have to find some other things that give me crit boosts. But I can also swap it out as soon as I've reduced my crit down, or my despair down to nothing. Survive the waves of Draugr. Should be fine. The big one is don't get hit. And like, if I'm in really dire straits, all I have to do is specifically pop the amulet off. There we go. Or pop the boots off, or pop the armor off. And we'll have nothing to worry about. Okay. So far so good. Despair's looking like a complete 0, so we can actually swap some things on. Should have brought my better boots with, but that's okay. Oh, and we're at the Temple of Hope anyway, so it didn't matter. So I might keep that armor with me, at the very least. Because I don't have any better armor, and being able to just never have to worry about despair seems like a great thing. At least until we can find something better or some other means of managing despair. Okay. Throw the boots over in here. We might actually have to buy some better stashes. I'm gonna snag both of these. We might actually sell some of these. I'll put the Cursed Bosom away. Bonus health. Don't think I care. Yeah. We might want to save up so I can actually boost this guy, because this is insane, being able to merge all these things together. Costs 153, but yeah, it looks like you can only merge a couple of things. We'll have to find some good gauntlets or gloves that work with my projectile seeking as well. But yeah, now I've got a 30% movement speed and some attack speed bonuses. I guess I could boost the merchant. He does seem to be one of the better sources of resources for me. That's a javelin spear. Rainbow. Shoot out an arrow with all status effects. Fire strike, ice strike, shock strike. That's kind of fun. Okay. Shift right mouse to sell these things. Oh, what is this? Attacks have a chance of causing enemies to become moonlit, negating their defense. Attacks have a chance of igniting enemies. Alright, those are pretty good. Let's go back over here. Here's a question. Okay, so too late now, or not too late now, but refining these does apply to both. Oh, right, I was gonna go get that cursed. That's fine. Bonus range, bonus. Let's just go for the. Do we go for the gloves? No, we're about to get a better glove. Or not better glove. We're about to be able to reforge our gloves into. Or if we can get another glove, we can combine them together, and that seems worth it. Okay, we got the Cursed Bosom now. My crit chance isn't quite as good as I'd like it to be for this, but I think it's fine. Despair per kill, health per kill. I think we'll be okay. All I have to do is get my crit chance to be higher than it is. Okay, dungeon level 8? Yeah, let's see how this goes. Bad dogs. At least the dogs aren't actually that dangerous. Which I'm appreciative of. Okay, do we have more? We have more. But my damage is more than good enough, so yeah, we can just kind of murk the rest of them. This is working, and yeah, it should mean I don't have much for curse. Do I want to go back to the prison? Sure. It's reliable, and the resources are great. What is this one? Take damage, emit frozen ice shards. That's nice. 16, though. And doesn't look like the bonus item, or that shield never comes back. So we need to get him, what, 16? You know, that's reasonable. Okay, that's a lot of Draugr lackeys. However, it's also a great place for me to farm health and keep my despair at a bare minimum. Armory Cloister. The Emerald Dew. Tax of a chance of electrifying enemies. Armory. Oh, choose a piece of equipment. Trick Reach, Slipshot Wrist Wrap. That sounds good. Attack faster and your projectiles move farther. Yeah, that seems good. Althing. Destroy the Warlords. Is it just the bosses again? Okay, it's just a enemy-ified version of the regular mid-boss. Or the mid-bosses we fought earlier. Right, I should be making sure I break all of these. 3 more remaining. Alright, so far, so great. Effigy or courtyard? Oh no, effigy. Did I do the effigy? Oh, pay respects to the Crusader, of course. We absolutely want to do this every time. Because yeah, if I open this up, now every time we get the Crusader, we get 4 Hope Gems, just by default. Alright, and I should probably actually pay my respects. Do I actually want to improve the effigy? Sure. Okay, bonus hope gain. Crypt Kennels. I don't know. I like this. I was curious about what would change between early access and the full release, and the answer seems to be just a greater sense of variety and a better sense of balance. One of the big issues that I was running into with the original launch or original early access version of this game was getting those hope gems was actually kind of a pain, and so it felt like progression was glacial compared to where I felt it needed to be. I didn't want to spend too much time belly aching about it, and there were creative ways of getting more, specifically like getting the the Crusader to give you more. But now the dungeons just giving you a flat amount of hope every time you do them means that you can kind of farm. If it feels like you're being overwhelmed or you're not getting the gear you want, you can just bow out and say, "Yeah, I will come back to this. I will come back to this when I feel like I'm ready." Or, I'll progress when I feel like I'm ready, but in the meantime, I'm going to just do what I know I can do. It feels very... I hate to use the word safe. But it gives that level of reliability that the game didn't have previously. And that's something I think I'm going to be very appreciative of. Yeah, 2 more and we get to finish the Necrovale dungeons, then we can start looking at the other biomes, maybe. Okay, what do they have? Shockfoot Staff. Electrify yourself, move faster while electrified. That's an interesting one. Let's see, gain power faster. No, I don't think most of these are really that helpful. How about this one? Knock an enemy into a wall, they take damage. I'm going to get rid of that. I just can't see myself using it. I think I'm also going to get rid of the Verglass coat. When you take damage, emit frozen ice shards. I just don't see the practicality of a wizard robe dedicated around the idea of retaliation damage. Let's see, and I don't have any more embers. I don't think there's anything in here. What about the door on this side? Oh, cannot even open that one. There's no going back. Pass continues to recede. And then I could boost that guy, but I don't know what that's going to do. I think we just save our dosh. Oh. I should check to see the slip glove, a slipshot wrist wrap. Can I put that onto my current gloves? It's probably too expensive, but I need to know how much I need. 80 coins. That's actually doable. I'll just put it away for now. You know what? I'm gonna upgrade the stash. There. So now we just have a second tab. This is starting to just get a little bit busy. You know what? Let's snag a couple of these that I'm very much not going to be using anymore. Or ever. Let's see. Attacks freeze enemies. That is actually kind of good. Gonna get rid of the Greaves. Okay, this is a little bit better. Let's go sell some of it. If I can get that 80 from these, I will be happy. There we go. We also get a bunch of healing items, which I should probably hold on to. Oh, right. I have to grab the other gloves. And I'm sure there's going to be better gloves later on that can be merged more effectively than this. But 15% attack speed and projectile speed plus projectile seeking, that's just really good. I'm just going to put the couple of those potions away. I don't need to be carrying that many. Dungeon level 9, then we can do Seal of Arrogance and see how this goes. Kill all Draugr. I mean, my attack speed is great. We were just mulching through most enemies. And yeah, the heal on crit comboed with the heal despair on kill is keeping me topped off on in both regards. Which is just very safe feeling. Get an Imperial coin, then we go for the effigy, which I think we haven't quite maxed out. I'm going to improve this effigy. And boost it even further. Okay, so that only gave me 2. Yeah. So we can't get the next, but it's fine. Keep or rat's nest? Do not know. You know, I normally am kind of on, oh, find the exit, escape from endless rats. That's okay, actually. This is one of those situations where endless rats really isn't too much of a worry for me. Oh, they also give me money. Yeah, so we can actually clear this place out. This turns out the rat's nest is actually one of the best locations to go through if you're reasonably strong. Or have infinite healing. Because yeah, I can just scoot my way straight through this. Grab every single item. Grip mitts. Prison, Trial of Arrogance. I'm gonna do the Trial of Arrogance, actually. Prison's nice, but we don't have enough to give him anything. Yeah, I'm noticing the audio is getting messed up. I have no idea if that's on me and my headphones having issues, or if it's actually the game itself having trouble with the sheer amount of things going on. On the flip side, what is it? Guy I follow on social media, developer of Aerobat, though I don't know if that game's ever going to become a thing. Do we go back to the All Thing or Siege? All Thing! Destroy the warlords. I don't know, maybe I should have gone the other direction, but it's fine. But, he was talking about how, like, there is a certain satisfaction of being so strong the, like, game's rendering engine, like, chugs. I think I've always been kind of in the same opinion. I don't actually mind when frames drop when something cool is going on. And so, not exactly in the same vein, but if the audio engine's having issues because I'm killing too hard, then that's just a sign that I'm doing well. I think the frame rate thing, I've always had that opinion ever since playing Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends 2. I think it was Extreme Legends 2 on the PS2. Like, playing that game was just kind of a constant, I don't want to say reminder exactly. Let's go to the Cloister. Ooh. Cloister also give gems. The Harlot. Let's give her some gems to give her some pants. She is expensive. But I've got to assume maxing her out is probably hugely beneficial. Okay. Seeing as I have strike through on my projectiles, let's use it. Rather than sticking around and waiting for them to all spawn in. They didn't all follow me, though. There's a little bit of a downer. But they do all move to the center. So that makes this reasonably easy. Got a decent amount of gold this run, too. Which I was not expecting. Alright, there we go. I guess I've been fighting large waves of enemies. Oh, I completely forgot to actually stop at my, fire. Well, that's okay. Holy moly, that's a lot of hope gems. We have 16. So we might want to peek into what's going to be required to get access to some of the other regions. Because that's the dungeons. That's the Hornslack runes. I'm going to assume it's the runes that we go to next. Because, yeah, the Halls of Shadow are 127. River of Souls is 77. And Palace of the Witch is 177 again. Okay, so we need to save up... We need to save up 27. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Is the one thing to note. What is this? Rare rune electrified. Ooh. Not for this run, but later. You attack faster, gain more health. Despair defense. Enemies don't move when knocked back and are stunned for longer. It's kind of good. Defense slows you down. More likely to deliver a crit. I think I'm gonna get rid of the ruby. This is very good. Oh, and I can go boost it too. Let's see. I think the rest of the stuff in my inventory isn't very good. Yeah, I don't think I care for any of those. Gossamer Hood, massive barrier, but reduces your health considerably. I think I am going to buy that. Let's see, attacks have a chance of freezing, projectiles do more poise damage, but that's an amulet. Evasion, healing is more effective. It's fine. So the reason why I want the Gossamer Hood is there was another item I saw go by that was also like reduce your HP. You know what? I'm actually going to snag all of these. We're just going to move them to the second tab. I'm going to have the second tab be for wizard junk. Keeps things somewhat tidy. Let's see. Enjoy fire. Though I think the fire buff might be automatic. It looks like it. Okay, so Reforge, boost the crit rate just a smidge. But I like that. Let's see, do we want to just... Oh, we definitely want to boost these gloves, because it boosts... Only the first one. Interesting. So I actually have to put 2 of those in. I was hoping it would actually combine both. That's fine. Good to do the science. At the very least. Alright, Seal of Arrogance. I've got plenty of resources. I've got tons of healing. The Bloodless King. Why are there multiple chambers? I might have to fight my way to them. Welcome, child. You've come to challenge the order of things. It takes profound arrogance to destroy what you do not understand. The cost is greater than you realize. The Father preserve you. Whoa. Not cool with the idea of all of the enemies just immediately mobbing me, but whatever. Not that I'm, like, too bothered by it, considering I functionally have infinite health. What is my crit chance at this point? It's 30%. It's not that much higher. Still, having that much crit means 1 in 3 of my attacks is going to heal me. And I can just stay the heck away from this guy. Bloodless King, more like the Bloodless Chump. Bye. Admittedly, this is still going to take a little while, but I can literally play Ring Around the Throne. Many have come to challenge me in my long years. Did you not think you were the first, did you? Or did you? The fortunate among us are humbled by life's cruel lessons. Let me be the one to teach you such a lesson. Alright. I'm just resetting so you can have more minions chucked at me. Alright. Truly does not change anything. Makes him look petty. And weak. I came to challenge you, not your dumbass minions. However, your dumbass minions did just give me a dull ember. So, not complaining. Okay, these guys I remember being spooky. Still chumps. Round 2, bozo. Okay, now he's got bouncy orb. I'm still not too worried about bouncy orb. Ow. Many ages ago, I was like you, arrogant, proud, innocent. Believed I could reshape the world to my liking. Now you must learn what I did. Humble yourself before the edifice of this world. Probably drink some water after that. Alright. Now, just a bunch of the sword beamers. Ow. They do hurt. Ow. That does hurt. It's mostly just the volume. Like, as long as they don't catch me outright, I'm fine. Because they can stun lock me, just a little bit. Yeah, I guess I gotta wait to do the dodge until kind of the last second. There we go. Alright, finish him off. So he has orb still. I think he's just faster. It's over. I am relieved from the endless struggles of this world. I truly mourn you, stranger, for your struggles have only just begun. And we get a cool chest with a crown of arrogance. What's it do? Constantly emit shards of ice that seek their target. That's actually really good. And we get just enough to go to the next region. Cool. Prayer was heard. Let's go to the refuge. As opposed to the refuse. So River of Souls, Gates of Despair, Hornslack Ruins, Palace of the Witch, Halls of Shadow. So I think we've seen all of them except for the Gates of Despair. But presumably Gates of Despair are on the other side of that one big door. It brings me great pride to watch you, my son. You've shattered the first seal of the Necrovale, the seal of arrogance. It kept many bold and confident men in bondage. They will serve me well in the quest to tear this world down. I get the feeling I'd end up destroying him too. This is actually legitimately really good. I liked the first time I played this. Like, I thought it was neat. I thought it had a lot of good ideas, but, you know, it felt a little bit undercooked at times. Now it just feels well cooked. Nicely cooked, in fact. Enjoy that fire. So that gives me a small, more or less permanent health boost. Let's take a look at the first level of the Hornslack Runes, and then I'll probably call it there. I just want to see if there's like new event zones, new enemy types, patterns, loot. Survive the waves of Cretans. Well, Cretans are new. The aesthetic is new. The creatures are, yeah, they're new. I mean, their patterns might be kind of the same as many other, well, I mean, these guys especially are just projectile enemies. But that's fine by me. Alright, but yeah, no, I'm thoroughly impressed. It's one of the better roguelites I've played in a while. It's got that nice kind of dopamine progression curve with a lot of options. Milksop's Ordeal, corridors. So these are new. Protect the useless milksop, that's probably bad. I'm very scared, please help me, I don't know what to do, I'm weak. Milksop's probably super dead. I guess I could actually sit in front. Nope, doesn't do anything. Alright, best I can do is just kill them as fast as humanly possible. Oh, I guess we actually did pull it off. I guess it worked out in the end. And we get Giroux's Billfold. Oh, picking up coins heals you. I mean, that's kind of good in its own way. Then do we go out this way? We do. Cache or a Sanctum? I do not know. Let's go to the cache. Let's see what that's got. Raid the cache of treasures. But yeah, unlock with gems. Looks like there's actually a fair bit to grab in here too. Gallery and corridors. I don't know. Kill all the Cretans again. Yeah, the one problem is... Oh, it's because we still need to refine a lot of my gear. It is probably going to be the big issue. But yeah, what I was going to say is the game has a lot of player agency in terms of like how and where you spend your resources. So like the Hope Crystals, being able to pick and choose like which events you invest into is neat. It gives the game a very interesting feeling of like, you know, choosing what to invest into and where. And means that different playthroughs are going to have at least somewhat different outcomes. I'm regretting a little bit investing so hard into the event rooms in the Necrovale dungeons, Because there's a very real possibility they don't show up in this biome. At which point all of the hope gems that I invested into those are functionally wasted. On the flip side, all I have to do is just a couple of levels here to get all of those back and then some. But it means to some degree it's probably a better idea to just invest hard into probably better to just invest hard into the actual... Oh no, there's the cloister, so maybe not. Because if these event rooms keep coming back, then we're all good. Mutt's Yard. Bark. Fight alongside your friendly mutt. Let's hope it's durable. I'll be pretty sad if the mutt just is weak. Looks like it's actually quite good. Alright. So far, so good. I think the runs are also maybe a bit longer. Maybe. Either that or we're like right at the end. I'd have to count. On a per biome basis, you know, how many dungeon floors do you go through before you reach the end? Let's see, 3 waves remaining, though it seems like we get 2 waves at a time. Still, the mutt is absolutely just carrying. So maybe that's it, is that the mutt has replaced that crusader I was supposed to protect and is just definitively superior. The mutt barks and pants. He will live to see another day. You feel inspired by his scrappy spirit. Mutt spirit. Fun. And we get items. I don't think the items have gotten any better, but that's fine. Yeah, I like this. It's a very good kind of coffee break game, or coffee break, lunch break kind of game. Purely from the perspective of like each of these runs is 10 minutes long tops. Like it's cut down into such lovely little bite sizes that yeah, you could load this up and play it for a little bit and then move on to something else. I kind of hope it comes out on the Switch. I feel like it would work really well there. Let's see, poise damage, stunning enemies more easily. Power moves generate themselves can generate power. Health per coin. The health per coin is kind of good. So what else do we have here? Decreases roll cooldown. Attack range is less, but your damage is increased. Electrified enemies take more damage. Snag that. Trail of fire behind you. Rune of the dog. Don't think I care too deeply about the rest of those. And I'm just going to keep kind of slowly hoarding things that might be useful for certain builds. We can also go upgrade stuff. I don't know. I like this. How would I describe it? It's the Rogue Legacy for Diablo fans. Is the closest I can come to for trying to put words to what this game is. And I think that's neat. I legitimately can see a lot of people getting into this and having fun with it. And it's got a lot of content. You know, the fact that I've only seen, what, maybe a fifth of the game and only touched like a portion of the stuff. I don't know. It's just exciting and I want to see more of it. But for now, I might as well mention that Into the Necrovale is available on Steam now in 1.0, so if you want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. We could re-roll the merchant, so if we want to find and buy more stuff. Offhand staff, all enemies who are burning explode, removing burn. Burning enemies take more damage, and then a bunch of other stuff. The flame baton's kind of interesting. Sure. Oh, you know what? There was a crystal here. Oh, it's an amulet. Not helpful. But yeah, there's so many builds too. Like I very much stuck to one build the entire way through here. I know we functionally have a wizard build that I could play with too, but this freaking triple shot bow is just so hard to say no to. Anyway, I guess with all that said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.